Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy fantastic Friday to each and every one of you. So y'all listen, today has been a great, every day is a great day. Regardless of what happens, it's still a great day. Why? Because we're here. But today has really been a good day in a sense that the weather has been nice. Right now it's 81 degrees.
Phone book update failed.
Thank you. And temperature-wise, it has been wonderful. It's a little muggy out, so I do have my AC on low. So if you hear the fan, that's why. But essentially, today has been awesome, okay? I cannot complain, even if I wanted to, because and I believe tomorrow it's going to rain on and off most of the day, but then that hot upper 90-degree weather is back. I believe it's on Sunday into next week. So you know what? I will take it. Yes, it's been raining on and off today, but again, I will take it to have some cooler air. Now, let me get into this video, y'all, because I decided a couple of days ago, I was looking at a planner video, and the young lady was setting up her planner. Now, me personally, I don't care for 18-month planners, but if you all do, you know, that's great. They just don't work for me. I need mine 1 year, being January through December. I don't care for the July through the following December, as I shared with you all recently. But she had this planner, and it was from the Bridgerton collection. Now, if you have Netflix, I'm pretty sure I am the only one that did not know about this series until what was that, Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah, I'm probably the only one that didn't know about that. So I do have it saved in my Netflix, saved for later. Now, it's the original Bridgerton and then Lady Bridgerton, I believe, are the two different series, if you will. And so I cannot wait to get into those. But I am loving the planner, you guys. It is so stinking cute. Now, I'm not going to get the planner just yet because, like I said, the only planner they have out right now is the 2024 planner. Well, as you know, we're already halfway through the year, and I have a general catch-all planner, so I don't need another one. So I have fingers crossed that I can get the planner. I hope they have it again in January, because I do want that for 2025. However, they do have the Bridgerton Notes, Happy Notes, I believe is what it's called. And so I placed my order today, and I ordered some blank line paper to add to it. I am so excited, you guys. I have no idea what the heck I'm going to use that for, and right now, to be honest with you, it doesn't even really matter. But I'm so excited. And yeah, you know what? I think I hit the submit button. I know it's in my cart on the Happy Planner website. I think I did hit the send button, but if I did not, I'll do that when I go in. Now, let's jump into today's topic. So today I'm going to be talking about passing the test, how giving up can lead to greater. Let me say that one more time. Passing the test, how giving up can lead to greater. So God will sometimes ask you to give up something that you really want. That's a test. If you'll pass that test, at some point, he'll give you back what you want, or he'll bring something greater in your life. Let me say that again, because somebody missed it. Has God ever asked you to give up something, but you were so attached to it? It could be a person, place, or thing. And you were so attached to it that you couldn't give that thing up. You couldn't see yourself without it. And God said, you know what? I have better for my child over here. But they won't give up that thing that I'm asking them to let go of. So they'll just continue to have whatever that thing is. When you want to hold on to this little bit when he wants to give you all of this. But you can't see past what you have right there to give up that little bit for all of this. Here's a side note, you guys. When God asks you to give up something, you need to give it up. God is not asking you to give up that thing just because he has nothing else better to do than to pick on you. No, he's asking you to give it up because he's got something better in store for you. But if you don't, let me, for those of you that are new to my My videos, first of all, welcome. I'll welcome you again at the end, but welcome. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so. But I've talked about this before. When your hands are full with whatever this stuff right here is that God is asking you to give up, you can't accept what he's trying to give you because your hands are already full. But you see what happens when I let that go? My hands are now open to receive all that God has for me. Let me get back to my notes. So think about times when you felt you missed out on something important. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, or a relationship didn't work out. These moments are painful and can leave us questioning why things didn't go as planned. But often these are tests of our faith and trust in God's plan. Let me put a pin right here really quickly. You know, it is so easy to say, I trust God. Or as the song says, I will trust in the Lord until I die. But the reality is, as soon as God tests you, that trust goes out the window. And many of you right now, as you're listening, watching this video, you are being tested and you are failing miserably. You're failing because you don't want to give up that thing that you think is so great. That's number one. But you're failing because you're questioning God's motives. You're questioning his sanity. Come on now, people do that. And God is saying, all you have to do is listen to me. Do what I've asked you to do. I have better for you. But I can't give it to you because you have yet to pass this test. I don't know about you all, but I want to pass every test that God puts me through. Have I failed some along the way? Absolutely, because that's just how life is. But the older I get, when I realize that God is testing me, I just throw up my hands and say, all right, Lord, use me however you need. If you're taking this from me, Lord, I know it's because you have something better on the way. Back to my notes. When God asks us to let go, it's not to hurt us, but to guide us towards something greater. By trusting him and surrendering our desires, we allow God to work in our lives in ways we might not understand at the moment. Eventually, we will see that what God has in store is far better than what we thought we wanted, leading to deeper joy and fulfillment. So I just wanted to stop by really quickly to share that with you all, to say that, again, if God is asking, or let me say this, because here's the other thing. Now, we serve a just God, we serve a fair God, and we serve a kind and loving God. However, sometimes when God has asked you too many times to let that thing go and you refuse to do so, he's got to take it from you. And again, it doesn't feel good. And you wonder, Lord, why me? Why are you taking this from me? What did I do? I do everything right. I go to church on Sunday. I'm in Bible study on Tuesday. I'm in my word. I pray. I believe. And yet, this is how you do me? Don't do that. Don't do that. I can see you, because we're all human, but I can see you saying, Lord, can you please show me what is it that you would have in store for me, seeing as how you're taking this thing away or those things away. It's all right to do that, but don't sit and doubt God. Don't think, like I said, that he is just picking on you or punishing you for some reason. God, right now, somebody under the sound of my voice, God has taken away your job. That job that you didn't really like necessarily, but it paid you well. You had great coworkers. You might have had a great supervisor, a great team that you work with. And just like that, God took that job away or he allowed you to lose that job. But can I just tell you, it's because he has a better one for you. But as long as you are employed over here, you're not thinking about applying over there. But now that you don't have that job, come on now, God is saying, okay, I can use you in ways that I could not use you before because I now have your full time and attention. And so, of course, what would anybody do? You're going to apply for other jobs, right? Well, now you can go out looking for other jobs, and you're going to get that job that you didn't even know, that you qualify for, or that you didn't even know that you would even be interested in. Always know, and see, this is why when people say, Michelle, how can you always find the good in everything? This is exactly why. Because I know that God never does anything to hurt us. God doesn't get joy out of watching us suffer, but he has to test us to see where we are as it relates to our belief in him. How much do you trust God? You say you trust him. Well, God says, okay, well, since you say you trust me, I'm going to test you. I'm going to put that test to that trust to the test and see how much you really trust me. Are you going to give up on me the first time I take something from you? Or are you going to believe what my word says, that I'm going to give you more than what you could ever ask or imagine? Or when God's word says, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. God is testing you. And I feel sorry for those individuals that are being tested and they either don't realize it or they have lost faith. Because people oftentimes lose faith in God when things don't go the way they plan. They didn't get the outcome that they were looking for, or somebody didn't have their back that said they were going to. Whatever the case may be, somebody somewhere has lost faith in God. So I want to encourage you as I get ready to bid you good day, that if you've lost faith in God, I want to encourage you by saying you can trust God. God is a man of his word. The Bible even tells us that God is not a man that he should lie. Come on now. Now you all know that man will stand in our faces and lie. And some people do it so well that you don't even realize you're being lied to. But I just want you to know that God is not a man that he should lie. If his word says it, you can believe it. And here's the other thing, because some of y'all still are doubting. But do you remember, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think back to a time where you had hit rock bottom. I mean, you had hit rock bottom. You had nothing. Everything you knew and had, it was gone. And you said, Lord, how am I going to make it out of this? And you chose to put your trust in God. And God brought you back to where you are right now. So ask yourself this question. If he blessed you before, why wouldn't he do it again? Why wouldn't he? If God has ever made a way for you in your life, it doesn't have to be anything major. It can be something small. But if he's ever made a way for you before, trust me when I tell you, he's going to do it again. Y'all, that's it. That's all. I hope something I said resonates with you, helps to renew and restore your faith. If you have given up on life, if you've given up on people, if you've given up on yourself, I want you to know that I need you to understand that you can trust God. Trust that you're doing the right thing. Trust and believe that the best is yet to come. Trust and believe that if God has blessed you before, he will do it again. Having said that, thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So make sure you come back tomorrow where I have another video for you. And my channel is all about motivating and uplifting. You can also catch me over on TikTok as well, where I do motivational moments. And I actually did one right before I did this video. So make sure you go over there and check that out. The information is in the description box. Click on the link tree tab and you'll be able to go directly to that page. My website is there. all of that good information. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Listen, go out there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take an umbrella, because I do believe it's going to rain. You're in the DMV area. We're going to get some more rain. But go out there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have fun, but be safe. Be safe and be careful, you guys. So much is going on in this world, y'all. Just too much to even talk about, but I want you to be safe and I want you to be careful, because I need you all to come back tomorrow and allow me to speak life into you. And as always, if you have a topic that you would like for me to talk about, reach out to me, contact me, let's talk about it, and I will do my best to make sure I discuss that topic for you. I can't promise you anything, but if I'm able to do it, then doggone it, I'm going to make sure you get it, okay? If you are, let me say this too, and I want to make sure I remember to say this every time I do a video. If you are at a place in your life and maybe you're feeling down, maybe you're not feeling yourself, I don't ever want you to think that you have to go through this life by yourself. Number one, God loves you. God's word says that he'll never leave us nor forsake us. So know that. But also, if you need a human voice to talk to, please know that you can always reach out to me. We can schedule some time to talk, because I don't want you to ever think that you are by yourself and that nobody cares, because I care. I care. It matters to me that you succeed, that you don't feel broken and you don't feel beat down. Life happens, but life will go on. As I said before, if he did it once, he'll do it again. Now, y'all know the drill. You definitely know the spiel. I love you all to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can ever do to change that. My love for you runs deep. Many of you I don't know, I've never met, and I probably never will get a chance to meet, and that's all right, because I still love you anyhow, and I want nothing but the best for you, and the best is coming. Don't give up, don't give in, because your time is right around the corner. Your time is now. This is your winning season, and don't you ever forget that. Love you. Talk again tomorrow.